And just after departing John, Pierre and Charlotte, we came across a couple whose vehicle really just interested us, and you'll see now in a moment. And we decided just there and then to ask them if they don't mind telling us their story and listen to their story. This is quite interesting. And just a quick hint, take note of the vehicle on the left's color, and you'll see why we actually stopped at Bryan and Val. Hi, this is Bryan and Val from Witbank.
Yeah.
And you've been traveling for quite some time, and you look like you're pretty well organized. We got a lovely trailer with a kitchen or something in there. And I would like to hear your story. How long have you been doing this? How long have you been on retirement?
Since 2003.
Wow, so that's 21 years already.
Well, basically, yeah. Look, I mean, we was running a business, but
he didn't do it. I mean, he's done his whack.
Yeah. Okay, so how long have you been doing this full time? Because it looks like you're pretty well rigged here.
for about 7-8 years now.
Okay, and how young are you? We don't use the word old. That's banned in my practice as well.
We're coming up 77.
Wow. You're looking good, huh? Wow.
But if
Both
you,
be
if you
77
think
next
old,
year.
if you think old, you're going to be old.
Yes. Yes.
You've got to, if you play, that's good. Keep playing.
You got to keep busy.
Yeah. If you don't keep busy,
Well, what did you just say to me now? If I leave it to?
don't leave it too late to retire.
Don't leave it too late to retire.
No, don't leave it too late. Because the older
Happy
you
balance.
get, the harder it is. The harder it is to do the things that you want to do, right? I mean, I don't mind roughing it. I really don't. But you know, if you start roughing it at 70, you're
It's
not going to
difficult.
get used to it. Yeah, you've got to start before that.
Okay. And doesn't look like you've got any tent here, except this year, and you're sleeping inside.
Yeah.
And Brian, tell me something about you. What did you do before this?
I used to be an engineer on the mine, on the well, actually, it was a factory in Witbank, steelworks.
Okay. So you got obviously some technical experience, because it looks like your Mercedes-Benz Sprinter is pretty well rigged here. I love the color as well. I'm certainly.
Well, look,
It's
it looks like a Mercedes Sprinter, but the
isn't
only part that's Mercedes is the body and the windscreen wipers.
So tell me, what did you do to do this thing then?
So it's basically a Toyota off-road vehicle.
Okay. So you changed what? The engine to
Toyota.
everything.
Engine, gearbox,
Diffs.
transmission.
I must say that doesn't say much for Mercedes-Benz then.
you couldn't buy a 4x4 Mercedes-Benz then.
No,
No, you couldn't. They didn't make a 4x4 Sprinter.
I think they're making one now.
They
Yeah, they
are.
are now.
They are
They
now.
weren't at the time.
But I don't need one now. I've got one.
No, you got one. Okay. So would you mind showing me firstly is this your kitchen, Val?
No, well, it's got everything for the kitchen in it, right?
Okay.
Kitchen, I have got. Normally, I put up a dining room.
A dining
Right.
room. Okay.
I've got a huge dining room in there, a 3x3 in
Okay.
the back, right?
Okay.
And that goes up. 3 tables go in. You have a microwave, a cooker.
Wow.
Kettle. You name it, it goes in. And you always need your tools.
Wow. Okay. So this is all your groceries and your tools and.
Microwave. In the back there's a big 3x3 kitchen tent.
Okay.
That's a microwave there.
This is your kitchen tent. Okay.
It's a
There.
kitchen tent. My compressor.
Okay.
Just in case.
In case. And this is very well insulated and closed here. So this is your sleeping quarters at the back.
Yeah, inside there.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not a bad bus.
Well, it's certainly, I'm certainly, my cousin Mr. Ben Moody is going to love your colour of your bus, and especially your.
Yeah, well, everyone can see it.
Well, this is it. So, show me your kitchen, your trailer, Val. Let's go and have a look at that. I'm minding the step. Sounds like I'm in the underground in London. Mind your step.
You
Wow.
name it, we've got it.
Okay.
Fridge, freezer.
You certainly got enough freezing stuff here.
Oh yeah, there's one in there as well.
Is that like another stove?
That is a stove.
Good heavens, okay. Wow. And
Cupboards at the back, just in case you want to put anything in.
and this, did you have this built? Because it looked like it's pretty
This-
custom.
This was a custom built one.
Yeah, I thought so. It looked
Yeah.
pretty custom, yes.
Custom built.
And then you got a solar at the
Yeah.
top.
Solar at the
Solar.
top, it's got a controller, it's got its own battery in there. It's got 220 power as well.
Okay, coming in for the freezers and whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the fridges can run on 12 volt from the battery on
Okay.
the solar, or from the, if we're plugged in here, on 220.
Fantastic. And this looks certainly quite sturdy. And this you can just pull out.
Yeah.
You've got your awning there and
Yeah. I'm going to have a new awning when I go back because this one's about at it now.
okay, gonna get another one.
gonna buy a new
Fantastic.
one.
Okay, and I want to just have a chat to you about the inside of
The bus.
the bus. And does the bus have a name?
No.
Why not? Poor thing. You got to have a name for this
No.
lovely bus, huh?
The Tom-Tom's got a name. Well, the not a Tom-Tom anymore, is it?
The Garmin.
The Garmin's got a
Garmin.
name. It's called Deirdre.
Well, it sounds to me like this bus has been with you a long time, Brian, and you can't just, poor thing, it needs a name. Come on,
Yeah.
give it a name. What's a? You can't just call it the orange bus. Has it
No.
always been orange?
Yeah.
We always just call it the bus.
We
The
call it
bus.
the bus.
Now, why did you decide on the orange color, by the way?
It came as orange.
And you never changed it.
No. The only thing we changed,
Okay,
it came with different interior,
okay,
right, which I hated. And I wanted to put blinds up.
okay.
So it's got blinds all the way through.
So it's dark when you sleep.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
So it's dark.
okay.
So it's got a wardrobe and a cupboard here and a fridge.
Do you mind if I poke
No,
inside?
Go. Just the bed. I was laying on the bed just now.
No, that's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Wow, it's actually very roomy. Good heavens. Lovey, come and look at this. And I love the color scheme at the back.
Got to have a decent headboard.
You certainly got a very decent headboard. And you got some music in as well.
Yeah, it's got everything.
Wow.
Lights. Oh,
Yeah, I must say this is really impressive. I didn't think it was so roomy inside. And this is the cockpit. And you got a lovely pair of binoculars there. Oh no, I must say I love your plugs.
Sorry?
I love your plugs.
Plugs. Oh,
Yeah,
gonna buy a
Yeah, I've
vehicle
got plugs all over the place
Yes.
down here.
yeah.
Exactly. You know,
Okay.
personal for what people want. People
Wow,
had a caravan.
very nice. And seats? What seats have you got in here?
No, just
Just the normal ones?
the normal seats. yeah.
Okay, okay. Ron, this is certainly very roomy. Very, very roomy.
You can see when they did the conversion, even the dashboard, the steering wheel, everything's Toyota.
Yeah, I can see that. Yes, I can see that. Absolutely, I can see that. Now, this is
All the
fantastic.
instruments, everything's Toyota.
Okay, so you say it's just the body.
Just the body. And the windscreen wipers.
Okay, and this got additional storage area at the bottom.
Yeah.
Now I've got a shower.
Yeah, we're quite old and we don't like getting out at the night, so we have to have a loo inside.
Yes, you got a potty potty. Yeah, that's lovely. That's fantastic. That's a lovely idea. That's the problem when you get older. Is the calls of nature sometimes become a bit more.
Botswana, there's nothing.
We've done all that as well. We've done Botswana.
But
So-
it's,
You've had this now for 8 years. So would you change anything?
Um,
I'd change it a bit bigger if I could.
But or do you think that?
just sometimes, you know, if the weather's a bit bad,
Yeah.
Like
it'd be
now,
nice
I
to
did-
be
Like
able
now.
to sit and have a table and that inside and sit inside.
Ah, I hear what you say. Okay, okay. So maybe a chair or something inside.
Well, no, because you can lie on the bed and read.
Yes, yes.
Then if you want to go to sleep, you can.
Yeah.
So far, it's been fine. So
So it's just if you got some inclement weather, then maybe you want somewhere you can sit. But this is very nice.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can
Yeah.
sit under it. We'll sit under it tonight and have our meal.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you know, we'll all sit under and have our meal. Normally, I like to try and do it like weather like this, like today. I said, no, I'll cook now. And then that way, if it does rain tonight,
Yes. Then you're fine. But I'm listening to your accents, and from where are you guys?
London.
London. Wow. So how many years have you been in South Africa?
1975. So
Oh, that's quite a, what, 50 years?
48.
Just about 50 years. And you're still good, because we lived in the UK for 5 years, so I thought I recognized a bit of a...
where did you live?
Brighton, just down the road from
That's
where.
down the road, yes. Worthing,
well,
actually.
Well, we
actually,
I moved to Crawley.
We
Really?
we lived in Crawley, yeah.
We
Okay.
moved there, and then, but we are from London, but we moved to Crawley.
Well, if you lived in Brighton, you must have gone through Crawley.
No, we lived in Worthing, actually.
Worthing,
Just
no, down the road.
slightly up. Stenning. Yeah, Stenning. So I worked in Worthing, actually. So as optometrist. So that's my other life.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going from like a small little dark room. I want to go to the wide open spaces.
No,
But
but
yes.
I think, you know, that we went to Zambia in 72. So, I mean, you know, so really we've been over 50 years.
In
But
Africa.
we go back, more or less, if we try to go back nearly every year or every 2 years. Just because I've got lots of family
there.
you know.
Yes.
And I'm one of 12.
Good
So,
heavens.
the
Wow.
11th child.
You're fortunate.
Yeah. So, you know, so there was always a pull
Yes.
over there. But they've all been here anyway. I mean,
And are you still the only family that's permanently here, Val?
no, Brian's sister's here.
Okay.
She came out and emigrated out. And one of my daughters are here. But that's it. No,
Okay.
my sister came out to live. But she couldn't take it. She hated it.
Really?
She moved to Randburg. She bought a beautiful house,
Oh,
but
Randburg is beautiful.
hated it. She couldn't stand it.
Oh my goodness.
She cried all the time. So then she sold the house, moved in with me, and then went back.
My goodness.
Moving countries is not everybody's cup of tea.
Not
huh?
everybody can make
Yeah,
it.
no,
I
no.
mean, it's not
no.
a thing that, you know, you've got to adapt.
That's it.
Don't
That's the
adapt.
right word.
The problem with living in England is it's so far from Kruger Park.
That's the truth, Brian.
You know,
Absolutely.
it's so difficult. Sometimes, obviously, I want to be there, you know.
Yeah.
But then when I'm there, I want to be home.
Yes.
And we were there for 12 weeks 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And by the end of 12 weeks, I was pulling my hair out. I wanted home.
Yes.
I wanted to come
Yeah.
home. I'd had enough.
Yes.
Seems silly, but I know. But
No, it's
you know, that to me, I mean, like I turn around and I say,
Yeah.
well, that's my home.
yeah.
And you know,
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I like my own front door and I like my own space.
Yes. But as you said, is adaptable.
Yeah, you can adapt.
That is, you know, I said to my wife recently, I said, if there's one skill I think we all need, as you get older especially, is being more adaptable.
Got to adapt.
Because, you know, you don't know what's going to happen to you.
Of course you
And yeah, I worked for the NHS for a year, and I was going around to care homes and hospitals and, you know, testing eyes. And I must say that I think that I saw what could happen to you when you get older.
Oh, yeah,
And
we all
I got
know.
very scared, to put it mildly.
Well, we all know what's going to happen. I mean, nobody gets out of this life. I mean,
No.
we're all going to go one day.
Yes.
I mean, and you don't have
You have to enjoy it. Now.
Of course, you have to take every day as you find it, right? try to wake up happy. Right. If you're not happy, put yourself in a better mood.
Get back
That's
to bed.
it.
That's
Get
right.
back to bed.
Get out the right side.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So I've started this YouTube channel
Oh yeah.
where we're going to be documenting our journey into retirement, myself and Sandra. And part of that journey into retirement is hopefully making the right decision on when to retire and how to retire by interviewing people such as yourself and putting that on our channel as well. So I have your permission to put this on our YouTube channel.
Yes,
Oh,
fine.
you know, it really makes no difference.
And
to me,
if you want to
darling.
go and have a look what we're doing, you can go and YouTube the word SoekGeselskap.
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 Searching for.
It's a Afrikaans word. It's got a double meaning. If you combine the two words, it says soek, soek,
Yeah.
and geselskap.
Soek isn't a soek.
Soek means search,
Search.
but if you have soek,
Wells is-
soek is chat.
Chat.
So it's got a double meaning.
Soek chat.
So the one meaning is if you get lost, you send out a SoekGeselskap to go and find that person. So it's like our journey to go and find
Somebody.
the right
Yeah.
decision, to go and search for the right decision, and to go and search for what to do in our retirement. The other word, if you take the two words and you split them into separate words, it means searching for company. SoekGeselskap.
Geselskap.
So
That's another thing you've got to get used to as well. When you retire, the two of you have got to get used to your own company. You've got to be like this. Because if you're not like that, it ain't going to work.
well, this is what I said to my wife. Is like, you know, you get married, you have a couple of years if you can of your own company, then you
Yes.
got children, and you wake up 30 years late and you realize, oh, the kid's out of the house. What the hell are we going to do now? So, and then like, yes, and then of course you have another couple of years and you go, okay, well, you know, now I'm stopping work and what do we do now? So, and this is what we would like to talk to people about, because there's nothing like this available. I couldn't find anything. So I thought, well, you know, I've got a bit of a busy brain. Let me go and see what's out there, what people are doing while we are trying to find our own solution.
Yeah, find your own space. In
So
life.
thank you very much for your time today, and thank you very much for your interview, Brian. And as I said, if you've got a pen, I'll write down what you can
There's a
do.
pen in the front.
And there's no connection at the moment, but next week or so, not for MTM, I don't have any cell phone reception just about at all here.
No,
So-
you can't. MTN doesn't work
Doesn't work,
here. It's
it's
only
normally
here.
local.
So I'm on MTN, so next week or maybe the week after, I'll have your interview on our channel as well. And you can go and see what we've done in the car last couple of days, and why this lovely wagon of yours really was a
Fascinating.
attraction to me today.
Fascinated.
Absolutely.
Brian, if you